So we're presenting today the good practice that Maria and I introduced in one of the courses that is taught in the fourth year of the Bachelor of Law. This course is the International Protection of Human Rights Law. This course is composed mainly of students from different countries, mainly students that are Erasmus, and what they were doing, they were asked to do, is to work on the Convention of Civil and Political Rights. What we wanted to do is to shift a little bit the perspective of analysis, not only to analyze the traditional civil and political rights in their own countries, but also to have a different perspective, a perspective of gender.
So for this session, what we did is to start building from the feminist paradox developed by Olympe de Gouges, and we asked the students to analyze whether the rights of women are better protected by implementing gender mainstreaming in general conventions of human rights, or by developing specific conventions like CEDAW that is specifically addressing the rights of women. So we analyzed with them the situation of women's rights in different contexts and different countries, and we analyze how particular rights of the ICCPR are applying to women. For example, Article 6, who is dealing with the right to life, how women's life are affected by different forms of violence before they are born, for example, with selective abortion, during the childhood with different access and limitations to care systems, and of course one of the main issues is violence against women during the adulthood. We also analyze, for example, in a quite innovative way, the Article 18 of the ICCPR, which is dealing with the right to freedom of thought, conscience and religion, because usually when we are talking about the Article 18, we are analyzing how religions are constraining women's right by, for example, the use of veil and different other ways of constraining women's life, but how are women entitled to express their thoughts and beliefs? Are they having the same access to express their beliefs in this kind of, in different types of religion and different beliefs? And we also, for example, analyze the Article 25 for the ICCPR with the right to political participation, not only analyzing which is the role that women are playing in different parliaments and governments, but also analyzing where are still some limits for women to be elected.
So lastly, what we would like to stress is the feedback that we got from the students, and in this regard we want to focus only on 2 points. First, the practice was very well welcomed by the students, and secondly, something that might be striking at the beginning, that is that the students thought that this good practice did not bring any new content of what they already knew. And this is precisely what we wanted with this practice, because the only thing that we were doing is to shift the perspective of analysis of in the International Convention of Civil and Political Rights. So this was precisely the objective, and this is what we think that we achieved, since they thought that they did not receive any new content. They just shift the lenses under which they were analyzing this content, and therefore now they're wearing the gender lenses.